Sarah called Abraham my Lord. My Lord, I have realized that I'm growing older and I can't bear you a child. For that matter, will you marry my servant, Hagar, so that we can have a child and leave our properties with? It was not Abraham's suggestion. Bemo don yire. O ye ne yiri na kuma beto ne yem. Emba ye dom munja jimie no. Na ye nya moa.
Jimie na doso.
Ye nya moa. Ye nya moa. You love a woman, I'm saying when you love a woman, especially wives, they mismanage you. And at times we spoil them. Yes, say one. How do we spoil them? We fund all their nonsense and they grow in their nonsense. When Abraham agreed, I'm just asking myself, look at the way I am. Then my maid servant will come and meet me, the boss, getting to the level of giving me access to sex. I ask myself, did Sarah consider how Hagar was going to feel? That yes, Amasa, is Hagar going to walk into the room as a wife? How is Hagar going to naked herself for the boss to have sex with her? She went through it and immediately proved to Sarah that the problem is not from Abraham. The reason why Sarah asked Hagar to go and sleep with Abraham and married was not because of anything. Sarah wanted to see whether the problem was from Abraham or from her.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Now machine you. And so you see Abraham's machine. Abraham got here, Juma. Or boy, I told him, say,
it's always an if you know.
And a nipanyama. And you know, Cassame Pepisa, a colonel nefre. Sarah and Tias. Abraham, Tiwana, and Hagar started. Oh, Abby, was Abraham be over Jomaya Frey, Abby? Abby. Me had to tell me Abraham about, oh God.
No, yes, I will fool.
That's a buffo. Shagofu. I went to me on your Hagar.
They are to me and
Hagar by our bay. Abraham caught you when you're sorry. I'm a composer. I go here.
Oh, my baby.
No, baby.
You may cook baby Sally. You get over baby. You may cook baby Sally. You care over
baby. Nigeria for him.
Then in the way,
Francis Kojo Obagbe.
But counselor, he said something that got me thinking. Okay,
keep thinking.
He need Beshika. If you marry a beautiful woman, about abusable.
Oh yes.
Why?
Because imagine you marry. You are very beautiful. It's a mistake though, but
thank you.
At least yes.
And I know that.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's a mistake because you see, when you are beautiful, there are names they shouldn't give to you.
Like?
Akosia, when you are beautiful and you are born on Sunday, you become a burden to society. But wherever you are, hold on to it.
No, how?
You don't know, but I'm telling you.
So teach
Are you not a burden to society?
How am I a burden to society?
Can you walk throughout the whole week and nobody comes to you and propose to you? Be honest.
But really, should that be a burden?
No, you are not answering the question.
Go straight to the point.
Okay, so straight to the point is that you are tired of the people approaching you, even though you are married. That's a mistake I'm talking about. There are so many girls of your time who are too ugly like Leah, and nobody walks to them.
Who is Leah?
In the Bible, God created an ugly woman and a beautiful woman. Rachel was very beautiful, and Leah was very ugly, and no man wanted her. That is why when Jacob went to marry Rachel, they gave Leah out to marry because she was the older sister who was ugly. And your Bible
names about, is that what the Bible said? So now she was ugly.
Now, Casa, me
it's Bible state here. So
yes, she was ugly. Leah was ugly. Rachel was beautiful.
On one hand, it's not a fair, and she was a fair. I think it's Rachel. She was beautiful and a fair woman.
Very beautiful woman. And to be
Georgie.
I didn't know Tony Muskin. Ivona Semechia, I didn't know Tony Muskin.
Tony.
She in interview in TV Africa downstairs. Or catch her that she's not bleaching. She's only Tony. Me I say chiti on.
I don't know about to me and what time. Come on.
Because I didn't to me to add to more. Someone number you want light.
Wana me minimum light.
But I say don't confess here.
Minimum lights. Hey.
Light is so.
Hey.
We are kokro kakra to say Girl, na ke baby.
Yeah, no.
So when you cocoa.
Debbie me chocolate, beautiful brown skin.
We are brown.
Light chocolate. Patron, Michelle.
Man, you sit on chire. Man, you sit on chire. Who could be on to me?
Hey, Papi.
And meme.
I'm not catch your over.
What's it?
What's it?
Members of who say, "Wale." I said, "Guy, be any Joe."
I said, "My wife." Proud married woman.
You just
proud.
Oh, baby, I don't want to see I'm proudly married. Or boy, what's our bonnet? Me catch you. Hey, this thing. I'm telling you, any woman you see who says I'm a proud wife is going through a serious marital challenge.
Excuse me, not in my case.
They don't learn it.
Not in my case.
No, they don't learn it.
Can't let me take.
No, you are taking. No, let's correct this thing. You see, there are some things people say that you think is the right thing. Don't say some.
Okay.
If you meet any woman, you see, managing your emotions. For example, you call your husband by his name. Kwesi, and your dog. It's emotional abuse.
Pastor, ne mame wo no to ni din sen.
Wane wale ho.
Ono no ware na ade.
Oya odan.
Oya mikunu.
Oya odan.
Mikunu.
Oya odan.
Mikunu. Timeka de. My husband.
Umbuade.
Mira.
Wane wura ho. Tiri so no apampa so. Freddy Kwesi. Ne mame wo mu sem fo na ye nya abotira be ko police station no. Ne mame wo no oto ne dan. Tiri so no apampa so. I'm saying, if you don't manage your emotions, you will disgrace yourself. Because you are telling her what you are doing is wrong, and she's telling you that if I call you Kwesi, does it change anything? Me, I'm a pastor. My wife doesn't have the right ever to call me reverend in her house. Never. It's a standing order. I am not a reverend in my house. My house is not a church. It's a standing order. Whatever name she wants to call me, with respect and dignity. But you see, a wife has different stages of name they address their husbands in public. If I'm sending you to my wife, people know me. If you meet me and you ask me, hey, Abigail, I don't know who you're talking about. Is your wife around? Perfect. Actually, so is Mrs. Luttrot around? Why you buy one the other?
Hey.
Why would you do with you? What is so be away or nipa? Ube cancer for them. Me to form our power. And I will share me the crab and yakwa me. Hey, hello. Hey, you ever looked what it is saying? Me who you at your power, wait a minute, come for someone, can't say offer me. Me, what's one of them can't use on flow? Not it phone to me about one army then. Come to the only me number. Emotional abuse.
So
baby, I mean, nothing happens. Okay, tell me so she am one a small second. Baby, I mean, baby, I mean, she out me in some number. It be fun, can't come here.
That's how we do our communication. They are communicating. I was oh no kuruka. Oh na me hu kunuwa. Because of I'm for my kasa.
I know she again baby. Hey, hello. Oh, your friend is in the car. Maybe say ukuna sem.
Na ya car ni say no about car for it. No about say. Who sister? Your sister nini. Oh, they say when you fine pa.
Me ti what say dua.
Which rema?
Your sister nini. When you pa me. Me cut say dua. Me fi.
Eh.
Me cut say dua sa. Can you answer someone na me fi wo? Where am kwasiasem and to be managing my emotions. Managing your emotions is to identify kwasiasem so. How do you wake up in the morning and you are angry because of a message you received? And everybody in the house must follow the message you received. Obi aseno at the front, ye do to be. I see any signs. Who lives a menstruation baba no pay? What sorry aba? And to see obi a feel. My yasin na the menstruation. So if I don't manage my emotions, I will come and tell you things that you feel bad. Don't come and tell me you don't know what I'm going through. If you are a woman, you understand. Did you marry a woman? You see, manage your emotions. Otherwise, you will disgrace yourself. Because especially the current educated girls, who you don't respect. I'm telling you.
Statistics.
Statistics. Hey, Say someone na wo bisa me no. Me fero na kama yiwa no.
Oh, feel free.
Me kan tell.
Feel free. Na me na kan je.
Who say me say me chese wa wonda pa. Who tisi no papa so na say say me wo.
E dia na wo, de na ehye.
E wo me ho.
Iti che mu.
Wo wan?
Me.
Una utua dia me ye no. Say wo pe statistics a. Me seems me dia ni say emba amaba nan saying out of 68%. What dear?
The fact that we are confident, we know our
rights. That is,
we know our wrongs from rights. We go for what exactly we are looking for. Doesn't make us.
So Sarah didn't know his rights. Hagar didn't know his rights.
Because
you see,
you tell me that
in your rights, in your rights, that is how your marriages are not working. In your rights, I don't blame you. In your rights,
we say conversation. You me film.
No, but in your rights,
you me film.
You are representing them
because of why?
In your rights, you don't respect. You say you're right because you grew by yourself. You paid your fees to do your first degree. After SS, your father didn't pay for you again, so you think you are somebody. You went to look for a job for yourself. You wrote your own application, but you've forgotten that your name on you is my name as Mr. Lutrot. Any child you see who doesn't respect the husband is because of the mother. I'm telling you, if my children don't respect in future, blame my wife.
Why not the man?
Because I don't have any connection with my children. Me, George Lutrot. I married my wife.
So if you also see a child that grows up to beat the wife, blame the father?
You blame the mother. That statement they say that when you see a child beating the wife, it means that you saw the father beating. I've seen girls, I've seen boys, all right, who are beating their wife that their father has never even screamed in the house before, but because of their mother.
Yes, and I've also seen women who are insulting their wives, but their mother has never insulted their dad.
Check
before.
Where they grew up from.
So then it's not entirely blame their mother.
If your child will live with somebody else, who should we blame? Or baby, I will back the Babu Froshan. One year blame me.
Oh, mommy.
But I saw when no cry, nothing why I'm not doing. Manage your emotions, girl. Because the silly things from men, it will come. The silly things from women, it will come. Their mood swings. Can you imagine you are erected?
Okay.
And once you erect, every erection needs direction. Your wife sees erection like this. You turn towards her. The reason why you need to lie close to the wall. The current generation, one of your level of disrespect is that your bed is in the middle of the room. Because we see if in Panaswa, we say and we see. Na tete mremo a de wale a oba yire bema wura no no de bia oda ban ho entu me see agise watara me tu buade. I know my 15.
Minutes a day.
You see, this is what I'm saying. If you don't manage yourself, you disgrace yourself. Even the setting gives you opportunity for abuse. Oba oda ban ho o sora no pa kopra. The AC is a mete won kase wa abonten. O tra me akọ me nyane. Enye se wo nyane me nyane. Enti wa abonten na maso da abonten na so me da wo se kunu. Prior na no nyina mete. Enti bi yo am na be PFS. That's the status of marriage.
But I
know my rights. Sisa ni tina mo da no.
Nyoma sisa.
Ukunu be ba no na da no. Wonim se oni obate. No da ba bi a be ma da. Na che so pese one ne da. O dey say. Anytime you come and meet your wife lying at your position, it means she's horny and she's calling for sexual intercourse. But the current generation, what was that called? Hey!
Thank you.
But where you are lying, it means you are lying in my place. Minyano, akosia, piakona menda. Na oda ho a enye ye. Ade na nipa da e mo yasa. Woni se me sorry ahomachia ko TV adwuma. Maba wo chem so.
Mama na chem so.
Ye nyina na TV adwuma no. Eto den say nyina ya da na. Because if you don't know how to manage your emotions, you will end up causing murder.
I said I know a prophetic mood in the move.
I
tell you.
Nyame adre sesa. I go see her. Oh
my God.
So you see what we're going through? And this level of emotions, when you don't know how to manage it, you end up in jail. You end up in the police station. You end up committing suicide. Because what is happening to you, you can't decode it. Everything that can be done for a wife, you are doing for her. But she doesn't see it because she's comparing herself to your ex-girlfriend. My dear, who is the wife here? I feel stupid when my wife compares herself to my ex-girlfriend. I didn't marry her. So what you are enjoying now is for wives. How do you compare yourself to an ex-girlfriend? You can find your wife comparing herself to your sister. And I'm your bad friend. What's in the moment? Mimi bisa adi abosiri miensa. One in the pay. Look, people say, "I'm a rival." No, because you are learning from today. That they will teach the level of rivalry here. You only have a rival when you're marrying two. My side chick is not a rival. Because on sika no here, when na here wale, shekawa no ndi sika.
Because that's who endorses side chicks too much.
Any endorsement, me beto ye, me to aso.
Uchiri ma, I don't know buy.
Na shawo, na me to ashawo, na me gu ashawo. Yes, you could buy one say ashawo. Or say go.
So if you
go and sin no more. One kase. Stop what you say, go and sin no more. What was the sin? She was caught. Don't be caught.
No, you can do, but don't be caught.
Yes, that's what Jesus said. They said the woman was brought to Jesus who was caught in adultery. The quotation was caught. If they didn't catch her, would they bring her to Jesus?
No.
Go and sin no more. What was the sin?
Catching her was the sin.
Until you are caught, are you sinning?
No.
Manage your emotions. Manage your emotions.
Let me
Stop
ask
insulting
you
your
question.
husband through your children. Hey, Kweku!
Hey, also Jaya.
Kweku! Now you are many who are in Metro Banchesi or here. So bang. Papa ya so ya di fufu sa. Eba ne sani eti abanji akole yinko. Jimmy ni ba. Misi me di fufu na ntumi wa ka jem se minim wo e.
And no dey disrespect.
Minim wo. Meto fufu fi kuruma be di. Eno so be how.
Ebi awo na beti ase be me bi nti ase.
Na ese se meti ase. Se Jimmy ni be ma ye de eti ase. You see our money? So we are managing ourselves to the extent that our management have destroyed our wives. The way I personally was raised in a family setting was that I don't say what I'll eat. What my father wants to eat is what they cook in the house. So that's what we all eat. And the job me hono. They made in uncle Eddie and yes.
Yeah, but counselor.
Now we didn't frame besides then abedi. And I maybe say won't count. Ubana menya shabe kasa. You are my nurse, my dietitian. You are my wife. What you cook is what I eat. But how do you put burden on me? And then abedi, me no kasa, my son kasa, can I mean bibi nya miss your mouth. Ubana bibi anywhere. You made it fufu. Say bring you fufu. Now be some say then na medi. Me bo fufu so ma say asem. And I say bring you fufu. And say bring then yedi.
Iti ye na say bring yedi.
Me da asio hima. Ha wa wutie me onu aduane ma ukuru na wandi ama ma bumfu. Kan hye. Adechia di no afoforo.
Hallelujah.
Now so anya say wo fa aduane fi table so na wo ka o no me wo de no.
Wo be prepa wo sa brati.
O le be ka so be bra wa ya o. Adwoa. E cha de chi aduane si table so mo yi go si dem. Mo yi go si kitchen ho. Mo pese me so ari mba me hu na ya den. O papa o comedy na ko bedi. O me enti wendi no. Mo fa go si o. E wi ani na mbedi. You are a stupid woman. You know that? You know that? If I don't manage my emotions.
Oh my God.
You see? If I don't manage my emotions, there'll be fire in the house. I have to live in a compound house, not because I don't have anywhere to live, but I paid for rent and live in one of the biggest compound houses in Accra for 8 months. I paid for 1 year and I left. Do you know what I was doing? I said this thing every time that in the whole of the world, there is no counselor that can ever beat me. Never. Take it as a pride. Akosua anya wa mesua no. Ade esi wo fie no, minim. Bibie no wa ore mo minim. Anya wa so wo. Ufa na wa so fa na ho. Kosipo. Me na mesua wa de. And family ho. Because the way we are abusing each other now, police phone in if we manage our emotions, these things will stop. Stop insulting your husband through your child.
Since we are talking about abuse, like some story people I say help me too. Ma dating husbands they were working after marriage, and Ben man says stay home and take care of Yenkola.
Thank you very much. Any man who tells you to stay home and take care of the child is abuse.
Because I have a story here that the lady even wants to commit suicide.
No, she's a stupid girl to commit suicide. And now, Berman or say only a Juman or Jimmy for Ofizu.
Oh,
and such zoo men, when you allow them to marry you, means that the marriage didn't go through counseling. Because you are under no circumstance, and I say this with authority, there is nobody who will walk through my counseling and will go through marriage and it will collapse. Never. I'm using the word never. Do you know why? Because I manage you till you die. No client of mine passes through and me know we counsel Debbie. Because
so this one
and say me di unkomo.
Ukasi yemwa me kun say me nya ejuma. Say no out of the respect I have.
Now I die. Any respect. Ukun si ejuma na ejuma disrespect. When they are here. When your husband says stop Akosia, una ye pemuka kokonsa himama TV Africa. Abranti oba wana okokokoi de ba na ne je ho kan e wo TV so adwuma ye didie ye TV so adwuma be man be wale wo no osi je adwuma na nti TV adwuma no be jai ama no u jai a umbu ade. Immediately you stop this thing that you have gone to learn and go to marry your husband. Bible says that for the virtuous woman finds work to do. She works like a merchandise ship. So a man marries a woman who works. So the corporate woman is the best person to be married. However, the corporate woman must not abuse the husband with her corporate mentality. Akosia, uye TV adwuma. Wo so ya no pa 4 say ye hia wo money show so. It should not affect my sex, affect our children, affect the house. Simple. When you rub it in front of me, I will pull brakes to change your status. You can't slow them, not from there. Me wali Akosia or your media personality. So I know I'm marrying a media person. Me, before my wife married me, I am like this. And she knows where I'm leading to. That's why you marry. I told you this before one time.
Yeah.
That anytime you make a decision to marry, you marry 10 years. Where will I be in the 10th year? My wife was marrying a man who is strong like me, who is the most insulted in the world, who is the most challenged in the world, who will ever go to court. People will take me to shrine. People will take me to juju. The woman is getting married to this man called Counselor Lutros. This fit any sika, si fit any atade a me fe bufu si. Ese fit any top pure water no be no ma or the paper grease no.
Yeah.
Or say or the grease ni di. Same pure water no to watch it, observe any fitter. Ana carpenter. Or top pure water won go for answer be tia no. Or the atade na ye fi no. Ohun fi no. Or trusted your channel, women is skinny fever. And it's a guy in Casentia. Akosua, Bema si Janu Beshankwala. Ma Bema Bia or Shamin Kai say, a Juma and a meeting. I mean, or yet me, man, and I don't know where then say, Miri Juma, Yamana car, or can ye maintain my company in your service in Manu. Miri car time, Mrs. I say, Uwa, company being a replacement in term, but me, Uwa, may you open. And the Juman on Jay, as Oba only a Juma and concern would. And or rusty. Obia one baba, me baba na, Sisian. Sika may spend one, said that in the episode better than no. Now, what no. I'm a dear my yinako, as I say, Debbie. So once you have something doing, we don't marry a woman because she's gainfully employed. But we marry a woman to understand, say, Wayna or ye at the channel. And in a bush for. Etina me waro Akosua na mama me 100 Ghana before me ware wa me ware we so to me 1 200 Ghana
Because
but unfortunately, Debbie, you have found Bemas come in your mammy. But she ever. Now, I show. And to me, first again, your mammy, and to 100 Ghana. See, I may show, and just saw mammy to me 200 Ghana.
And there's a situation whereby I will name away.
And now I never want to show right away, the way Jimmy.
But you'll say,
what Bama, that would see our that's in our show. Say, what you would tell me, why do you see Kaya? And I call her then. Shimini.
Counselor.
What down what the Bama is the who are the Bama to a danka?
Baby,
there be one wale, you know. What is single room self contained? So, why would you? Now, Bama Sawaro, or do I got single room, our Aguna? We are stupid.
I feel
our Aguna. Atola and I are Tiafi. O baby, I want Bama money while the Biano, Bama Ninya no me, my obre. You are abused for the rest of your life. So, this statement is a simple thing. Don't stop the work. Anytime you stop the work and take care of your children, you disrespect your husband. And the children will grow and you will tell them the decision you took. And that is a pain in your heart. Continue your work. Let your husband understand that the job you do is to feed your family. My wife, look, today, if my wife is sick, I will spend everything I have to take care of my wife. If my mother is sick and my wife is sick, and the last money I have is to take care of one of them, my mother will die and I'll borrow money to do obituary, but I'll keep my wife alive. That's me. That's me. But when my mother is sick and my mother-in-law is sick and it's only one person, I'll let my mother-in-law die and my wife and the family will bury her. Because my mother-in-law is not my responsibility. So my wife cannot come and negotiate with me. And I'm a guarantee. Me just can't share. Me say na can bet me 100 Ghana fa ko mama ana. Me ma o.
Nti mo show ase.
Me hwe na yeden.
Eh.
Ma, ya se den.
Mini.
E ketri no. Nti ware be ma be mama na ketri. Me ni di misika mama me ma be kura me nim.
Ase nyo bia na nya opportunity ware sikeni o.
Na wajimi na ko ware ohani.
Say yo. Baby like
yes baby o ware ohani bi ewu ntam ko bonsam jam.
I shall say ya dey tia.
Baby o ware ohani wu ntam owu nsu a okọ bonsam jam. So cassette anyame. If you marry a poor man constantly, you speak against God.
True.
Manage your emotions. Don't become religious because of bad marriage. Read the messages and let me leave this place. My time is up.
Okay, so this from Dennis Dufour, Osichaman Counselor Luchot, more fire. Okay, and Deborah says, it's true. The women don't respect. Hey, Deborah, and Gladys AJ, or see, hey, counselor, the fire is too much. And Faith there also, Bismarck say, counselor, 1. And then Faith came back to say, God bless you, my counselor. Okay. Deborah says, of course, you are looking beautiful. Thank you. And Sechi Mabel, I say, ha, this wise man, counselor, it's Unimunyansa.
That's it.
Unimunyansa.
That's it.
I say, extreme wisdom counselor is saying here, today women don't respect.
At all.
And they lose their marriages because of disrespect. Shame on them. Okay, Yate. And does this
and the men are impatient because of lack of proper training. They live in a zoo. So it's zoo keeping and poultry farming instead of parenting. Okay, Dara is asking you a question. Does these words of wisdom apply to only marriages or in relationships as well? Well, in relationship, there's nothing to lose. Okay. Because they're talking jolly, I nation sana no popcorn, call you flat. I shall fame more, you don't need rules and regulations. All you need is neatness. So wait, are you saying that? I shall be you know that affection and your game is the same. What did I say? So you only prevent yourself. So the only relation, there's nothing called a relationship leading to marriage. That's an error. All the counselors they don't know, but I'm teaching them. Married, no, there's nothing called. There's no relationship that must lead to marriage. So the one in a relationship is a relationship. Marriage is a different thing. So then how do you get married if you don't? You marry because you want to marry. But if you have an intent that the relationship I'm having with you is supposed to end in marriage, that's why you commit suicide.
Okay.
Hey, God, I mean, go.
Charlie, too much.
We don't see my one shall not was our value.
Like, what's best some again? Me pass a liar.
Now, what I say? You go. Me bo abere wa so na ja wade awade na nya ja se sia wo bo awade na ja wo bo abere wa na ja wade obi ampe na se sia osisi hu so a to gina ho nufu gina ho ja wade no bi wale
all the way
yeah, so that can
you na say ochia pa okay Michelle say na wo ka no ono ya adwempa but sia no wa ware dadan so be den
ka jen so frame on 0277 609 644 0277 609 644.
All right, Faith, there was true. Emotional abuse is not good. All right. Can't I miss me for message kakao me den so Michelle.
Hey.
Me patch away the quick one.
And I'm sending message over come
there be me Instagram.
Obi acho for 15 team I mean because Lutwat is just awesome. When Lutwat speaks, he speaks the wisdom of God in a mystery. When you say no. He says, when he says no woman should marry a poor man, no man should get angry. What Lutwat is actually doing is he's empowering men to wake up and prosper financially. Lutwat is the man. If you don't even tell me I'm the man, me.
You know that you are the man.
Now, bear.
No sure.
I'm not one. Last one you go you try me.
This for my DM to pass no.
Okay, 90.
Okay, me baby or one. Let me just discuss. All right. Or say worry. Please, I have it here. Or say worry. There be me person me born mami edit.
Dem na wo ha de kire me da say
mami edit mami edit na mankobo ni din. O se waware ni kunu ntumi enhwe no ye. She is working and this man is also there is another man interested in me. I don't know what to do. Akosia one, I don't want to commit adultery, but I am struggling in my marital home. I can't even take care of our daughter. And my husband is financially crippled. Hey, bravo. Onya day.
Now, if you tell me that I am struggling and I don't want to commit adultery, it means that you know what can solve the problem. You are refusing to go for it. Commit adultery and take care of your children. Why should adultery be the first example for your solution? Me say yakasa answer na we yi ano no dwen ho. Na de anyame de acha me ye me bufuo ni say, ube ka asem na wie no de moye na ba. And I don't na me pese me fa wa chire enti na me tia wade hu no airport yi fa na chire ni hwe se obesesa na attempt adultery and let's see if there will be a change in your life.
So what if you attempt and there is indeed a change?
Who told you are the one to take care of the child? Is it your child?
But Counselor, the fact of your nation, no, you were a mother. Won't mean to ask and say, Akolana Honda house, like.
And a Bema Wawu, Father's Day, when Koma a bit do TV African, where one shibino, a baby Obama, the Dikan, a Banisana, when there can only be a kae. A man said, "No, Kumusha Castle, you find a see for a Basasa, and you know the Akola to him, the Dikan say, or baby and Niba, no woman has a child. No woman has a child. Every child belongs to a man. So when a man is irresponsible to take care of his child, use every means. Juju. Go to church. Go to the police. Use every means to make the man to become responsible. Going to juju is a strange thing. Obia what your GD. Agrada and we Jimmy we jai do a bosom. I said no nishi. Na otontum to medro and no see a schedule. Agrada. But when GD ko shrine ho ko kan di obeka. Obusme me kuna or share me nyen on person share nkwala no.
So a woman can do that.
If that is your belief. What is the difference in going to take the picture of your baby daddy and put it on the altar of a prophet? That's what you believe. Or you go to the police. There is a law that your husband should take care of the child. But look at one of the sweetest of the law. It is the responsibility of the government to take care of children. So when you go and report and it is declared that your husband doesn't have what it takes to take care of the child, the government will take care of your child for you. That's the law. The child right is for government to take care of the children so that they can deal with the husband. So never tell me say in quality na me bre or baby or tina wade hu esan sen quality no or sen quality dachi. Me can say obrofo. Any woman who stays in bad marriage because of the children destroys the future of the children. Hey, Akosia, I'm telling you today you are married. If your marriage is bad, leave. Never make a mistake and stay in the bad marriage because of the children. I'm telling you that it is better for you to be in a good marriage with extra children from the relationship you are coming from, and the children will respect marriage and become better in life. Not because your new husband will take care of them, but because their mother will be better. There are some children today, they are who they are because their mother took a decision to marry a new man and not their father. Check his record. Your girls be your doctors, your nurses, your teachers, your fitter, your TV personality because ne mami antna awade bone ho oja mo papa and no worry sikani bi enne nya ho kwan ma ncho sikani didin na so ne mami nti nyina wa brochire obefa ne ma na woti awade fun ho abrante jimini osore no pa se na ho ofei oda no mop and I would your baby be ampel. Who saw that cast with Mama? Nim son out here. Water one come in room.
Do very me.
At your marcus, I'm 0277 609. Emotional pain. Too many beautiful women are wearing makeups, but the foundation is not from the makeup company. The foundation is pain. So anytime they wipe the powder, then the foundation appears. I am hurting. When they commit suicide, you say you don't understand what happened. Usura wa de jaya. Nya wa de pa. Me mo bi enka won hye. Manage your emotions and seek for help. Anything you wo ho no. 0277 609 644 0277 609 644. Shoe dia meton. A powerful shoe pa. I mean crossman, I mean tank cross. I say be matter cross now shoe an epie. Onan so wan so a Rollins say onan wa na say obema wa.
Na yampa de.
Wona wa brem na betima kire ase. Because say wonya virgin.
Na ma
and now break it virginity when you are 22. And at least we are there.
Don't pa one.
22 years is small age.
Don't pa one.
The current one who Ashanti region, teenage pregnancy, 10 to 14 years. Ashanti region is leading. Omo yafi enkranfo no.
You.
What I say?
You.
Enti mo nyina mo fie akomase. Aban cry. And still at the end of na say mo wo ho anka.
And anka jinsem.
Already Yesu. 0277 609 6. Rosalie Afele. Na me share bia wa bre. Akoshe we feel ene. Na eno no anya go beche misika. Na say be the den. The truth of the matter is that emotional management of your psychic and your psychological image is not in the hands of anybody. It's in your own hands. I plead with you. Don't let your emotions carry you away. Don't destroy the future of your children. Let the future of your children be determined not because of your mistakes, but because of your corrections. In life, if you let people suffer because of your mistakes, you are a fool. Let people suffer because of your correction. Take a decision now how to manage your emotions. It's true, the man is wicked. It's true, the girl is bad. But don't become an animal because you're married to a bad man. I'm happy that you are angry but you're watching. No matter what you do, I'll still be here because it's my own data. You are using 5 gig to watch me. I'm transmitting on 564 gig. What do you will be doing? Anko yamawa koshipo. Akosia ayebia enewe sunu bibia na.
Ai mesi apa na tem de bia mesi apa mesi bibi. Mesi apa.
Ye wanye ye dachi a.
Na mi ana mai.
Anko yamawa wade mu a. Ni ejimifo papa. Because nipa you have enough information and still you are not able to make it. It makes you a fool. Nanado danko Akufo-Addo. Oni mama Rebecca, ama ware ache. Obi ware cha, eni nche so mutia ware pa ho.
Emo.
Matu bomb. You best start award ceremony with Kurumua. I'm going to award side chick, long-standing girlfriend, house help, drivers, troublesome wife, wicked husbands. I'm going to award them. Because to live with a bad husband It's not easy. Next week, we'll continue with our discussion on sexual abuse. But me catch us, maybe I know you're that. I'll bear my into me sorry. Ooh, Jana Wale. Who to me, Jana Wale, who's Rodia, or Bafofro, or Bama bear my sorry no. Cosorino. Now, a can of bebo. So far, or bear chi. Who far we could uire chia, Oboka. The girls now, you want where you may chin, baby, they say, you know. Me boy. I go say upon your side check that.
Thank you.
Ya.
I know.
But more than the Jawari na be side check kakra. Baby crab it my side check was wawali you.
How?
Bonnie bang. Nyama mienu no bia here wawali mu. There are two things you are expecting in marriage: cheating and divorce. So when it happens, it's normal.
Yeah, but really, why should I go into the marriage expecting to cheat?
Because once you are married, you can cheat. If you are not married, you can't cheat.
Okay.
Cheating is the right of the married.
So once I'm married, I can be someone's side chick?
Yes, and in your marriage, you see, now that you're married, let me tell you this advice, and take it serious, with all jokes apart.
Okay.
If you lose your taste for other men in marriage, you become useless. Yes. When you become a wife, people should still be interested in you as their wife.
Okay.
Which I say, so don't let marriage cause you to lose who you are. Don't become like your mother-in-law. Madam, I say, sorry, I know it's you. I say, Obi, I share suspenders. Now, yeah, Shatawali, cut that wrong space. Let me say a big thank you to Bodyline Clothing for my outfit. I go see a tidy or shady, and I'm Tomano. And I will be a feed it. So we are done today. I go see you made as a part. Today I was so sad because I no more say, get no effect. Just say by mistake. And Crawford host me in our wallet. And they pay for thing. So I'm not sure why. Na entena kan wale basis bi anka dey na be.
Oh, I'll still be chasing my dreams.
What?
I'll still be chasing my dreams.
Do you have dreams?
Of course I do.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
No,
women with breasts, I don't know they have dreams. I'm surprised.
And then why do you have to say more breast?
I just wanted you to tell them that you have something, but it's not.
And then why do you have to then be our busy? Who is our busy me?
Said they.
And I'm a tusa. And I'm a lufusa. Who are busy me?
Oh no, I could so be in so mufusa.
And I'm a lufusa.
And the brides are now sharing nenye.
I can say anything.
A wrong one.
To make a beautiful being.
I didn't know share. I say ya metro the way shawai.
Who are busy me? Can't say you are
Akosia for you abusing a chair.
Hey.
Why are you used to abuse?
I mean.
Now, baby, are better than immune to abuse. You die emotionally. The suicide going on in our country is not funny. There are so many women who want to commit suicide. But let me tell you, don't do. No man deserves your dead body.
True.
The best you can do is to walk out of the marriage.
I second that.
0277 609 644. I could say 21 Fubako. Una wale da. Hey, una aguso wale. Una wako wale.
Ma worry. You're free. Ma worry. What's my make her proud?
Just I'm quite the proud of me.
Don't let marriage change you. Really. For me. Because growing up, I so want to be me. As in, see, I'm on TV, I'm schooling and all that. Because really, it's not worth it.
Baby, I would see a cosia. Man, while you're baby, or person yet, your person yet. I didn't hear. I'm not anymore. Don't marry a student. Are you aware that now that you're going to school in marriage? If your marriage is under the civil law, your certificate is part of the alimony. And to Jawa there, school now calling unu club chess certificate. I am not. Because time we go school no. Na me na me hwe fie. I'll see you in the futures. That's a net. Let me say a big thank you to Bodyline Clothing for my suits, my outfit, and Mr. Yom for my shoes. And don't forget, the best is still in town. It is the ginger chips. Chew it and feel très bien. Get ready for the Father's Day bash on TV Africa. Relax. What is going to happen this year? We are going to celebrate fathers and not husbands. It's not husband's day. It's Father's Day, the 12th of June. Thank you very much. Get a bottle of ginger chips on 0277 609 604. Toby Naton, baby, I will be a na Orion Hoda. Say, what toy? I go to Toby Pano or the corner shop or met Tama. And for Swan, you better. enye kese eye bete Rosalie Afele maybe I will be anya mishira Friday ochina ye twam nyina wo prayer palace just next to UBA Bank it was Peters Road no so why frame me on 0277 609 644 kai say na ya Mr. Bosompem the deputy commissioner of immigration service and now birthday Mr. Bosompem Juwani feel it so your bema good night. Let me shave you.